Alright guys, just coming up with a quick set of Marvel matches. My friend Mike from college, a good friend of mine, he just like randomly hit me up. He's like, "Yo, Jules, let's play. Like we haven't played in forever." I'm like, "You're right, yo." And I haven't touched the game in a long time, so I was like, "Yo, let's play." So we got down to it, and I was like, "All right. I guess for starters, I'll go with I don't really want to go with like my Noah Brown team because I use them all the time, so they're kind of like a little boring to me. So I'm like, all right, let me use characters I enjoy using, and I like reuse Shoryuken assist because it's like a good anti-air. Thought about using Dormammu, but nah, I haven't used him in a long time, so I didn't want to like mess up or use a character I'm not like exceptional with. So went with Nova. He was one of my early mains in a UMVC3. And then Magneto. He was my very first main in Marvel vs. Capcom 1. So Mike, my friend Mike, has a really interesting team. Spider-Man, Deadpool, Shuma. Like, who uses these characters? But it's so crazy because he makes them work like so well, and you would never guess. So he pops X Factor, which I know was probably a mistake. So now I'm just gonna try and stay away from him and kind of like safeguard myself so run out the time, because X Factor level 1 has the least amount of time, and he just mixes me up real quick with Spider-Man, and I missed my hit confirm on that trip, and he just picks me up. He jumps and swings and then follows up, which is so crazy that he can do that. And look at that. Deadpool pickup to web throw to Shuma pickup to web throw. I was just like, what the hell? So I wanted to get my Ryu out of there, and I switched Nova in immediately because Ryu's one of we have a little oh man, and I missed the pickup, and he swings the wrong way. So and I missed my Nova combo because it starts lagging for whatever the reason. He's just jab hit confirms, and he starts his combo off, and then he has the timing down on that, so from any point in the screen, and then he resets me with, I don't even know what that was. Bastard taunting me. So now my Ryu comes in and I block the web throw, but he mixes me up with like his highs and lows. So at this point I'm already like a little demoralized, but I get a grab with Magneto, and I want to finish Spider-Man off at all costs, which I kind of dropped the ball on. Trying to just, you know, make something work here. Definitely trying to like catch his Spider-Man doing something in the air so I can shockwave it. And I know he knows that. I know he's going to be very careful with his movement now. And I swang the wrong way, so I'm assuming this is a dead Magneto, but I know he doesn't have X Factor, so. And I thought it was going to work. I was like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. But I know I saw him swing, and I just shockwave Spider-Man out of there. So I know a comeback is possible because I still have level 3 X Factor. So and I know Deadpool isn't like one of his good main mains because he just started using him. So I feel like maybe I can capitalize on zoning and close combat, like just mixing it up. So I know his Deadpool has low health, and I try to shockwave him out, but he switches Shuma in, a smart move. And I get the pickup on that, and I miss my ROM loop. That could have been a gravity squeeze and a dead Shuma, and then I would have saved X Factor pressure for Deadpool. And I get his Deadpool. He brings his assist out on a. So now I'm going X Factor. I'm like, all right, I got this. I can do this. I'm just gonna try and pressure him, but he does a retreating. I don't know what was that, medium, and just like catches me. I'm like, all right, well I got X Factor, and what was that? He just somehow in between my hits like hits me, and then he's doing his little dash dance taunts, waste of flesh. So after this first match, I was definitely hyped. I was like, oh man, bastard, like I was making such a good comeback, but I got this next fight. So I'm here like mashing rematch. He mashed rematch too. I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, I know your team now. Oh, good assist. I'm a little more confident now, and he zipped into me, but I guess Spider-Man has pretty good recovery frames, so can't really hit him at certain times. I forget to block low for whatever the reason, and this is gonna be good damage on my Ryu, maybe? No. So I switch in my my Nova because I see the Spider-Man jabbing, but he blocked it. Now this is gonna lead to what, half my life gone or more? I'm trying to fly at this point, but can't fly. And that's almost a dead Nova just from that. Just from one block on my switch in. That's insane. So I'm doing my little Ryu combo. Hopefully it's gonna get Spider-Man out of here, but it doesn't. Somehow I drop it. I guess I mistimed it or did it the wrong way. So I'm just gonna try and chip his Spider-Man out because I know that's the problem. And from here I just gotta worry about Deadpool and Shuma, which Shuma can definitely make a great comeback, which I'm afraid of. So what I should do is snap Shuma in, and he does a quick as the wind, which either is a mistake or he doesn't know how to use the character very well yet, because that move is not what you would want to do from full screen, because you can just block it. And he catches my Ryu, you know, catches me swinging. Oh, that was a great mix-up though. I guess that was what he was trying to do the first time. Oh, and he messes up his katana ram. He does it too early while he's in the air, and he does a grenade. Oh, and I didn't know how he blocked that high. I guess he just knew. Nice pineapple surprise, trying to bolo me, but I missed. Yeah, I definitely missed the timing on punishing his end lag. So I'm just kind of trying to mix up his Deadpool. Use my superior range right now and my spacing with Magneto. Trying to find out what I'm going to do here. My eyes are on the clock right now because I know there's only 30 seconds left, and I swung wrong. He's very good at dashing under my incoming moves. And he switches to level 3 Shuma, and then X Factors. That's definitely a dead Magneto. No question about it. Good game, Mike. Oh, Shuma God. He is the be-all, end-all. So now at this point, I'm like, alright, you beat me twice. I'm going to switch my team up because I know I'm better than this. I can do this shit. I wanted to rematch, but I had to go to work, so we only played for about 20 minutes. So I'm like, alright, well, let me step it up. Like, I can't have this happening right now. No way. Thought about using Wolverine, and I was just like, you know, let me enjoy my play like a little bit longer. I enjoy using Hawkeye. I like his ranging tools. I like his combos. She-Hulk was my first main in Ultimate Marvel, and in original I didn't like her, but in this one I do. And Akuma's always a good assist, fun character, has good damage and good combos. So throw Akuma in there to help She-Hulk get in. You know, Hawkeye's arrows definitely help She-Hulk get in. And now he switched to Captain America Nemesis, which I found interesting. Mostly because all these characters have OTG pickups, which are pretty nice. Now, this is a really tough battle because whoever gets the first hit here, their character is going to eat a lot of damage. Both She-Hulk and Nemesis are powerhouses, but oh, he misses his OTG pickup with Captain America, takes my meter and switches back to Captain America, then continues his combo but drops it in the air. So now I know I'm gonna try and keep him at a distance with Hawkeye for right now, but I know he has that shield charge, which I have to be very wary of. Which is why I'm not going willy-nilly with projectiles, because I know what he can do. Oh, and then I mess up my follow-up. So I'm gonna keep him at bay for a bit until he starts wanting to shield charge me, which he did, but I used my assist at a dumb time. Then he realized that he hit my She-Hulk. And I don't know how he hit my Hawkeye, because I didn't get hit initially with Hawkeye. But he realized, oh, and that looks like it could continue. Only the game auto-corrected and did it the wrong way. And I don't know why I threw out that S, because that was definitely a bad move. So now I have Akuma only, and this is pretty much looking like his game. Throw him, and then I forgot that I had to hold circle for that super to work. And his Nemesis assist comes out with invincibility frames with super armor. Sorry, I didn't throw him down, but and then I mistimed it. I didn't do it in the air. He rolls behind me. Should be a dead Akuma. Let's see what happens. And yeah, definitely bang bang bang. X Factor, bang bang bang. Bye Akuma. Didn't even get to pop my X Factor. That was terrible.
I get the cover of the next Street Fighter, right, Capcom?
So awesome. But yeah, guys, Deadpool is having a new game coming out June 25th for 360 and PS3, I believe, and I'm definitely gonna get it and go through some walkthroughs and let's plays of that. So I hit rematch. I'm like, yo, let's do this. Like I can beat this Nemesis team. So I start Hawkeye rather than She-Hulk, and I'm like just keeping his Nemesis away because once Nemesis is close to you, he has so many tools. He has command grabs. He has super armor. So I'm just going with the zoning assist, and now smart move to switch into Captain America because Captain America has shield charge, in which he can just shield charge through any projectile. And just like that, with one super to DHC, he definitely wants to get rid of my my Hawkeye. But and he knew I was gonna do that. You saw him retreating. He was holding block. He knew I was gonna switch out, because that's a bad habit. And very smart, realizing he whiffed the heavy. Tries to command grab me, but I didn't press any buttons, or he misspaced it. I'm not sure which one. I just want his Nemesis out of here at this point, because fuck that. But he switches in Captain America on my projectiles. Smart move. So I know he's going to try and shield charge me. So what I'm going to do is not shoot projectiles at certain points. And I don't know why I didn't grab, but that's a dead Hawkeye for sure. So at this point, I'm back to just Akuma, and I know he's going to be shield charging my projectiles, so it leaves me very limited options. The only and I get a happy birthday, but I think I drop it. No, I get Deadpool, and I should have X Factored and done it again because that could have been both characters, but I didn't think about it at the time. And very good knowing that Captain America's super like just leaves you there on the floor. And I tried to X Factor his like block and then just punish, but I mean, it worked the same way. And that was a very good grab because we were both kind of like blocking. And normally I wait for Mike to throw out a jab or something like that, but he just grabbed me. No, he just grabbed, and then which maybe I think he was trying to tech my grab, but I don't know. I mean, that was a great move. Threw me in the corner and then just picked me up with shield slash and shoulder charges me. So at this point, I'm already kind of like salty. I'm like, yo, like that's it. Fuck you. I'm gonna use my main team, and you're gonna have to deal with this Wolverine and Wesker shit. Good luck. So, I'm always between Berserker Barrage or another assist. Frank West definitely shopping carts his best assist easily, and then Wesker, we all know Samurai Shot, Samurai Edge, whatever, the pickup. Great for extending combos, or even good for unblockables. So I think he knows that, and he switched to, I don't know if this is his main team or this is just one of his favorite teams, but I could tell he knew I was getting serious because time was running out. And immediately during the breakaway, I call in Frank West, and but I don't capitalize on the pickup. And that was great cover by him, because he knows shield charge is vulnerable, so he used Shumagorov too, and that mix-up was great. I backdash, and he saw Frank West and maybe blocked the wrong way because he knows what I do with this team. Frank West came from the other side. I don't even know why he did that, but this team is so gay. And great prediction on my... and then with a jab or whatever that was, he hits both of us, Frank West and Wolverine. And what's interesting is that you have such little timing to hit Frank West before he gets in his shopping cart. So that was just like, wow. I'm just trying to apply as much pressure to him as I can as possible. Just, you know, get that Spider-Man out of there. And I don't know why that magic pixel was so good, but I tried to do level 3 and Berserker Charge came out and he gets a happy birthday. But I'm sped up, so I'm going to try and run this out, but Spider-Man on crack factor is too tough. Tries to mix me up, very good mix-up attempt, but I kind of saw it. Take a picture just as a little, maybe demoralize him a bit. And now just do my, usual Frank West combo, level him up a bit. Maybe he can be an actual asset in this match. Take off the glasses with Wesker and put on some extra damage on Shuma. Gonna still want to pressure him there, and that's a dead Shuma. There's no way. I have X Factor and level 3, so GG. Shuma wasn't able to do much. And I'm not sure why he picked this stage. I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose because it's very hard to see Shumagorov on this stage. Or even Wesker for that matter. But yeah, I like bright stages because you can see any character. Like I like usually the Snowfield or some of the other ones because there's no ambiguity about it. But his Shuma is freaking camouflaged here, and that got annoying for me later on. and he gets the grab now. First thing, tries to pick me up, but it doesn't work. My Frank West was way too far, and I went for the dive kick, and I go up instead of right this time. Just gonna get my quick level with Frank West. I didn't want to risk, not like dropping my combo, so I just went for the level 1 rather than going for the level 3 or 4. And now, I realized that I had the health advantage, so I was trying to just stay away from his Spider-Man a bit, make him come to me, and just find my opening. But his team is very hard to like find a chance where I can hit him. I tried to slide on his landing, but he got me. Tries to pick me up with Captain America, didn't work. Or maybe that was supposed to be Shuma, not sure. And that should be a dead Frank West, but he doesn't really do anything, so I get Frank West out of there, and he jumps and starts swinging. And I'm not quite sure why, but it worked. And boom, finally he did spider swing, and I capitalized on that. Great job double jumping so I don't cross him under as Wesker. And he comes out with shoulder charge, shield charge, and it leaves him with level 3 Shuma. That's so good, because if I blocked the super, which I didn't think he was anticipating, I thought he was trying to capitalize on my jump, and I did that S2 late. It could have worked, but now my Wesker is gone, and this battle is going to be that much harder. Let's see what happens. He picks me up with one of those eyeball moves, and gives himself a free extra level, so that's bad. And he has X Factor, I know. Switch in Frank West, and for whatever the reason, I don't hit him while I'm coming in, because he's at a certain positioning where Frank West couldn't hit him. I don't know why. So I get a free grab, take a picture, do my shopping cart, call in Wolvie. Gonna try and mix him up, but no, he jumps. Very smart to avoid my mix-up. And he realized that I was too far away, so he was able. Oh man, and I missed punishing that shield charge. But he's doing very good to use both Shuma and shield charge to get under me, and then I have to block behind me, so it leaves me little time to hit him. And great mix-up once again, crossing me under. And what he did there was he did a little bit of a block string, and once I blocked it, I was gonna try and punish him, and I feel like he knew that, so he did shield charge, and then he did super. And what's good about that was that even if I would have blocked, he would have had the option to either use Shumagorov super or X Factor, leaving him completely safe. So I realized that was phenomenal, like, foresight on his part. Very, very good stuff. So now, I get a happy birthday, and I don't want to drop this. Definitely gonna try and pop X Factor and get rid of both problems, actually. But I messed it up. What I had to do was just hit X Factor and do the super again immediately. Don't ask me what that was. I was just hoping it wasn't gonna block. I didn't do the dive kick because I realized that he probably knew I was gonna do it. I did it every time. He would have punished me hard for that. So I wasted my X Factor, but I just dash him and catch him trying to jab. Maybe he thought I was going to come in with something. Give myself a free level. Going to try and not drop this Frank West combo. Hit him down, take a picture. Do my super. Now he's at least level 2 or 3. Going to tag in Wolvie. Oh, I guess I won't tag in Wolvie. I messed that up. Trying to get out of his pressure a little bit. And at this point, he should also be using his Shuma assist. Yeah, which he was. I tried and mix him up there, but good block, and realizing that I was on the other side. Take a picture just for the hell of it, just to kind of ruin his momentum, his forward momentum against me. I have 3 characters. He's sitting on 1, but it's Shumagorov, so he can bring this back. There's no doubt in my mind. And that was supposed to be a snapshot to super, but I hit the input in the reverse direction, so he took a drink. And he gets his Mystic Ray super. X Factor to Spiky Balls. I don't know what that's called, sorry. And now level 3, so all he has to do is grab me, and I should have kept the Swiss cheese going, but just so quickly he does that spike ball move, and he's right next to me, and then boom, grab. So now I'm just going to try and get away, because he has a little bit of X Factor left, and he can potentially kill my Wolverine and start a combo on my Wesker, and I need my Wesker. But his Shuma is so dark, and it's hard to see. I don't know, we're both kind of messing up here. I'm messing up my hit confirms, and he's messing up, his hit confirms. I want Wolverine alive just for the hell of it, because, I like Wolverine. So I'm just going to try and zone him out a little bit, trying to bait him into doing something. He lands and blocks in the wrong direction, and there should be a dead Shuma, but I don't know what I was thinking there, but I pick it up again anyway. That was unintentional, actually. But it did end up serving as a mix-up for whatever the reason. I mean, I saw how it could have been a mix-up, but I guess I just made it work. But what I was supposed to use was Wolverine's Tornado Claw assist to then continue my Wesker combo. That's what was supposed to happen. So I have a couple more minutes before work, so we hit let's go again. We both don't want to stop playing. Like, especially me, because I'm like down games. I'm like, yo, like this is it. This is the battle. Like I'm using my main team, and we're still going like freaking even. So let's do this shit, dude. And he catches me with a mistimes his web throw, his Shuma assist to web throw, which I don't know what he could have done from that, but I was scared of it. Catches me looking with a web throw, another web throw. He's just trying to apply pressure at this point. I try to take a snapshot to interrupt his web zips and things like that, just kind of interrupt his momentum somehow. But the picture, it's like a full screen move almost, but it's just an annoyance. It doesn't barely deals any damage. So I just use it kind of like to mess with my opponents in certain ways. And I missed the second snapshot, which could have granted me a couple more levels with Frank West. And I catch him not blocking, and I'm going to get my levels anyway. And the reason I opted for Shopping Cart was because it's stronger than the other super, and I only had one level. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to switch to Wolverine or Wesker to get my second picture. And now I know I'm at an advantage, so I'm going to try and zone, especially since Frank West doesn't really have the tools right now. Oh, and that's what I was talking about, using medium while you're still in the air. It's very hard to block that delayed string. So there we go. I catch his Shuma, and that should be a dead Shuma. Get my try and THC to get TAC, sorry, to get my levels. Grab his Captain America. And I know he's trying to retreat, so but I'm just dropping my combos for whatever the reason, and he keeps trying to swing with a coming down move, and it's getting him punished because Frank West has decent range, especially on his launch and his heavy when he's at level 3+. And I tried to teleport mix him up, his Spider-Man, but he came in on the other side because I did it too early. So now he cracks the X Factor. And I don't know how he just predicted I was going to be there, but he did. Very good prediction. I dropped my hit confirm. That was definitely a dead Spider-Man because I had X Factor. Even though it was level 1, his health is like at half. So definitely, oh man, he just zips by me. We're both just playing kind of sloppy here. We're both just like moving all over the place. I'm trying to waste his X Factor. He's trying to get close to me as soon as possible and predict where I'm going to run away to, I feel. Tries to interrupt my dash, and he does, but he misses his jab, hit confirm. And we're both just kind of like spacing and zoning, and I get a launch, and I follow it up really late, but he was still in hit stun, and I was able to follow it up. So, good game. Once his X Factor ran out, it was going to be very hard for him to come back with Spider-Man alone against 3 of my characters. Because Spider-Man benefits greatly from assists and X Factor. It's very hard for him to do comebacks unless you know his infinite by himself. So then I had to get to work, and I wanted one more game because I had like 5 minutes to spare, but Mike's a good guy, so he quits out, and I was like, alright, GG's man, we'll play next time. But I did get to work on time, which was nice, and I had really fun during all these matches, and I'd love to play again.